While developing my teaching philosophy, I asked myself what the key to successful learning was. While reflecting on this question by using my past experiences, I believe, as a young educator, that motivation is the key to successful learning. The ability for a student to produce the best work and to learn to the best of their ability is dependent on how well they are motivated. I believe that without motivation, students are disengaged and simply in school because they have to be. As an educator, I intend to motivate students to want to be in school. You may wonder, how does one do this? The answer is simple: constructivism. I am a constructivist, and I am most influenced by Lev Vygotsky, Jerome Bruner, Albert Bandura, and Howard Gardner. Teaching is not about what you teach the students, but how you do it. I believe that students should have the opportunity to collaborate in group work and discussion. This allows students to share information linked to personal experiences and relate the stories to the content being taught in the classroom. Collaborative learning not only helps the students who are struggling, but also helps all group members to achieve an understanding that would not have been possible individually. Group work also helps to eliminate one-on-one competitions between individuals and allows students with different personalities to work together. Jerome Bruner is a believer in collaboration, as he suggests that students should not be taught based on memory, but rather shown how to participate in activities that promote growth in their learning and understanding. In my classroom, students will never feel uncomfortable sharing stories or experiences. They will actually be promoted to do so on a daily basis. The basic idea of Lev Vygotsky is his socio-cultural constructivism theory. This theory suggests that individuals' development process cannot be understood without reference to the social and cultural world around them. Although Vygotsky focuses more on one-on-one learning, I believe that discussing in groups can allow children to connect their outside lives with the lives inside of the educational institution. I believe that it is necessary to have both teacher-centered activities to promote Vygotskyan learning and student-centered activities to promote Brunerian learning. Another major influence on my teaching philosophy is Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences. This theory suggests that every person learns different, and every person has a way in which they learn the best. Every single class that I will teach will be different, and every single student within the class is unique. With this said, I will ensure that students are part of a community that presents differentiation and choice. I will always be sure to include choice boards for large assignments, so children do not feel uncomfortable with their assignments. I have a strong philosophy that I believe a classroom should be an environment where students feel safe and respected. Diversity will be embedded into our classroom so that it represents a fair and respectful community. It is important to give students choice to ensure that all types of learners are being addressed. Finally, Albert Bandura focuses on motivation and self-efficacy in students. He describes that motivation is established by self-efficacy, and that self-efficacy is the belief in oneself that his or her own abilities will allow them to succeed. I believe that it is important to implement daily or weekly goals for each student to help motivate them to do their best. It is also important that each student's goals are different so that the high self-efficacy students and the low self-efficacy students are not reaching for the same thing. Here, differentiation plays another essential role. As an educator, it is imperative that philosophies keep changing and developing through various situations and experiences. With this said, I will continue to adapt my teaching philosophy. In my classroom, I will continue to strive for a safe and respectful community environment, with group discussion being a prominent aspect. I will always motivate my students by setting attainable goals, and I will base my course materials at the suitable skill and interest level of my students. Thank you.